It's hard to even remember how it all began.
No, it isn't.
No, it really isn't.
It was like 3 weeks ago. Someone might have gotten sick.
Somebody's sick?
Somebody's sick. What kind of sickness?
A virus.
A virus?
What virus thing?
Corona?
Coronavirus.
Things got out of control.
So then I thought, let's go to a restaurant.
The U.S. government says,
Shut it down! Shut it down!
And now it's like...
Lock the doors, we're on full quarantine!
Oh, this is so frustrating.
If I can just escape this quarantine.
For the last time, we're not playing quarantine. This is a quarantine.
We may be here for a while.
We're trapped in here.
This sucks.
There is nothing we can do. Nothing!
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth!
We're stuck in space now forever.
What?
Okay. Stop.
You ever listen to yourself?
There are things we can do.
like what?
First things first, let's sterilize the area.
All citizens are advised to wash their hands thoroughly.
Before me stands your coworker,
Who didn't have to wash his hands after a day's work.
You should start distancing yourself from him.
Right now, our best defense has been social distancing.
Have some respect for your fellow human beings.
Please, just stay away from me. Stay away.
I have another great idea.
We could work from home.
Stay home.
That could work.
Well, it started out nicely.
We were getting along real good.
At first, everyone was like,
And then boom!
I got cabin fever! It's been half a day.
what's the big deal?
They're driving me crazy!
I guess I can't get work done right now.
I'm not being grouchy. I just want to finish my work. Whenever you come in here and interrupt me, you're breaking my concentration. You're distracting me, and it will then take me time to get back to where I was.
Wow.
Okay, let's calm down.
Lighten up, Francis.
Am I still in quarantine? For the last time, yes!
It's gonna be okay.
I'm not so sure.
You just gonna give up?
Yeah, I guess so.
You can't quit.
Oh, yes, I can.
Unacceptable!
Stop it, it's over.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Instead of fighting, maybe it's time we talk.
You're gonna have to learn to get along with people.
We all need to pull together now.
Rise up against all odds.
Against all enemies.
We will stand and fight for our freedom!
That's not entirely accurate.
We're gonna get through this.
Just take it easy.
All right, take it easy.
How much longer?
Late May, early June.
I guess there's only one thing left to do.
We will prevail.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Hey, we are so glad to have you here with us at Wednesday Night Live. Thank you so much for joining us. It's cool that we're all together, even if we're not in the same place. And thank you to Joe Bennett for being here with us.
I am so excited to be here. I'm literally excited to be anywhere right now other than my house. So thanks for having me.
A lot of people in the chat tonight.
Let's check that out. Who we got? I see Gavin, Trinity,
Jacob Martin.
Yep. Rachel Oliver's on there. David Oliver, Josie. Thank you guys.
Not very many interesting screen names tonight.
No, thankful
A couple
for
of
that.
times we've had some choice ones.
Yes.
This is great. But thank you all for chatting in. We're actually going to be picking a winner from those of you in live chat in a little while who's going to win Chick-fil-A, some blessed chicken to be delivered to their home tonight. And that's really, really exciting.
So get to chatting on this and share this link with your friends. Have you ever thought, man, I've never invited somebody to church? Share this link. Guess what you just did? You invited somebody to church. It's really that easy, folks. So reach out to one another right now.
Share the link. And while you're doing that, we have all been trying to figure out social distancing and how safe can you be and how close should you be to somebody else. And it's hard to figure out.
So what we've done is we've come up with a little game to help you understand this. It's called social distancing.
The game.
The game. It makes sense. Now, we do know that social distancing is 6 feet apart.
6 feet.
But that measurement sometimes can be hard to get in our heads. So we've come up with a way to help you out. We're going to find out which sideways celebrities are tall enough for proper social distancing to be achieved. So if we have a celebrity and we turned them sideways, are they 6 feet or more? So let's start with you, Clark. Sideways, Tom Cruise. If we turned him sideways, are we going to achieve proper social distancing?
I don't think so. He's an action guy, but I think he's not as big as he comes across on screen.
Let's see if you're right.
Yeah,
you're a
sorry,
top.
Tom. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, Tom. All right. How about this? Han Solo, Harrison Ford. Is he tall enough to be safe between us or no?
Okay, he's wearing the women's fall outfit. He's got the boots on. I'm going to say yes. Yes, he is.
You are right. You are correct.
Social distancing achieved. All right, Clark, do you think sideways Keanu Reeves will give us proper social distancing?
You are always safe with John Wick on his side. Let's do it. Yeah, 6'1". 6'1".
Yes.
All right. Now, which of the Williams sisters do you think on their side would be safe enough to be 6 feet between us? Is it Serena or Venus?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Serena because of the guns, because she's the Grand Slam champ. That's who I'm going with. Give me Serena.
Those arms are 6 feet across.
So it's got to be Venus then.
Ah, Venus.
Social distancing ace with Venus.
I didn't know.
6'1". I wouldn't have known that either. All right, Clark. Sideways. Sideways, Sylvester Stallone.
Gotta be 6 foot tall. He fought Drago.
He's Rocky. Too close. Too close.
That's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Mute your microphone.
Awesome.
Joe, everybody wants to know if Sideways 13th President Millard Fillmore is a safe distance to be apart from someone.
Clark, you know I know my presidents. That's something you know about me. He is not tall enough for proper social distancing.
He was a wee little man.
That's right. We're gonna need to fill more space.
That's how you remember it.
All right, Clark, you work with him. Sideways Pastor Jeff Knoll from 1982.
Meow! Sideways Pastor Jeff Knoll from 1982 with one arm is a tall drink of water. I think it's certainly safe to have Jeff between us. Woo! Amen. Praise hands in the chat. Let me see him.
Come on now.
6 foot tall.
He's a perfect fit.
What do you think about Kevin Hart?
No, I mean, obviously, no.
There's no way.
He's way too short.
There's no way.
He's way too short.
But Kevin Hart plus a 6-inch Subway sub.
Oh, man. He's short, man. He had the 6-inch. I'm going to say yes. That's enough.
Nope.
Didn't do it.
He is still too short.
Oh, no.
That's crazy. All right, Clark. This is a big TV.
It's a huge TV.
Width of this
we
TV.
certainly have to be safe with this
I think we
gigantic TV.
I think we're safe. Okay.
Still not safe. It doesn't matter what you do. Make sure you're safe out there, people. Even large TVs are not safe. No. It is time to spin the wheel, to pick a name, and to send somebody some chicken tonight up in this place.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Let's get that.
All right,
wheel.
Mike, do you have us loaded up? It is time to spin, and let's get going.
Who's it going to be?
And stop the wheel.
Grayson!
Grayson Lowry!
You have won! Grayson, what you need to do is email Amanda@graceheartland.org your name and your mailing address so that we can get that Chick-fil-A to you. We're going to mail you the chicken. It's coming in the mail. It'll be there in about 3 to 4 days.
You know, at the same time we're learning how to do social distancing, we're all finding that staying at home is not as easy as it sounded on day one. I thought it was going to be like a big, long, extended snow day and kind of cozy. It's not cozy.
It is not an extended snow day, as I'm learning with my children at home. Love you, kids, but homeschooling is hard. And as we go through the next several weeks, this is a unique opportunity you have to connect with other people, to stay connected, to engage with in social media, in texting. Don't lose those connections with one another.
Absolutely. There are not that many ways that we can engage with each other because we can't physically be together right now. So I want to just challenge you with 3 things. Engage with our Instagram. You can tag us in your photos. If you've got something else going on, take a picture of it, post it, tag us in it. We'd love to see what you've got going. You can comment on our pictures, like our pictures, and you can comment on other people's comments on our pictures. We just want to keep the conversation going. Another thing that you can do is just share this link or our small group links with a friend. You probably have friends who've never stepped foot in our church before, and you can share Jesus with them. You can bring them to church just by sharing a link. It's not that hard to do. Take a little bit of a risk and share our links with other people. We need your help.
This is a very strange situation we're in, but we ask you to keep an open heart and mind throughout this whole thing. And God is working in the midst of all of this. I know being at home with your families all the time can be stressful and you can be losing your patience, but please understand, God is working through you and He's doing great things. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Hey guys, we need to FaceTime with Grandpa today. We haven't seen or talked to him in forever.
But Grandpa doesn't know how to use this century's technology. What a puss.
Come on.
Hey,
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa?
Grandpa, we can't hear you. Grandpa,
Can't hear you. Can you hear us? Do you see a little microphone on the bottom of your screen?
do you see a mic?
You don't hear me?
We can hear you now.
Can you see me?
Yes. It's really close.
Okay, I'll back it up. Who did this to me? Who?
Grandpa, why are you a cat?
Are you pushing buttons? Don't push buttons. Oh.
Am I dead? Where did I go?
Turn the phone around.
Turn it around? Well, if I turn it around, I can't see you all.
There's a button that looks like it's like a circle with arrows that go around a circle. There you are. Hey, don't touch anything else.
I'll be right back.
Are you in the bathroom? We can hear everything. You didn't wash your hands.
I'm not seeing anybody anyways. My show's about to come on.
All right. We love you.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna turn this off. It's not going away.
Grandpa, why are you a dinosaur?
Hey, we're really glad you're joining us tonight. We really want to remind you that we want to reach out to as many students as we possibly can, and you can help us do that by sharing this link now or sharing this video later. And it's a really easy and risk-free way to invite your friends to church. We'd also like to invite you to join us in small groups. Right after this is over, you can just click one of the links below, and then we'd like to invite you to join us daily, Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. All you have to do is set an alarm at maybe 10:50 and jump right into our hangout and devotional time. And then we'd also like you to join us on Sunday mornings all you have to do is go to the GHC Facebook page and live stream the worship service. And right after that at 11:30, you can join us for small groups. And you can find a link to that on our Instagram, on our website, or on our app. Lastly, I'd just like to close in prayer. Lord, please speak through Clark and give us the message that you have intended for us. We pray that you would keep us kind and patient with everybody around us in these times. And we love you, and in your name we pray. Amen.
Everyone older than you is learning all kinds of new tech during this virus. I just want to ask you to be kind to them, because they're learning a whole new language this month. Be kind to them when their mic is muted, when it's not supposed to be. Be kind to them when their mic is unmuted, when it is supposed to be. When they don't understand how it is that you get your online homework for school. When they can't figure out how to use the stupid smart TV. See, there's a whole wave of people that are now working from home, and for the first time ever, they're learning how to teleconference in to work. They're using Zoom or FaceTime, and it is not going well. A couple of things keep happening. The first one is that their video is on when they think their video is off. And people are flashing their classmates and their coworkers on Zoom. Parasite writes this: online class was crazy. Someone was taking a quick shower, one was making breakfast, one guy was sick, and there's this really weird kid, and we could see someone's butt from his mirror. Our professor was so good at his job, though. Christina tweets, pro tip, if you and your husband are both working from home, check to see if he's on a 4-way video call before running past the office naked to get a towel from the linen closet. That's a tough lesson to learn. Valerie tweets, I didn't think this would happen in real life, but this person in my Zoom class went to the bathroom and forgot that their camera was on. Tears, real tears. And Jenna, who has a young boy, said, my kid just walked into my video conference, yelled, look at my stuff, and hit the button on his fart machine. Working from home is going really, really great. So make sure that your video is off when you think that it's off. Double check it. The other thing is to make sure that your mic is muted before you burp, before you fart, or make any other kind of bodily noises. Make sure your mic is muted. In fact, there have been all kinds of family conversations coming through into online classes and into work conference calls. Last week, I heard from someone at another church that was about to be part of a church Bible study. And some of the families got there like 5 minutes early. They just muted their video, muted their mics, and they kind of waited for 8 o'clock for the class to begin. But this one couple had their mic hot, and they didn't know it, and they started arguing with each other. They even cussed each other out, and then 8 o'clock rolled around, and the online Bible study started, and everyone unmuted their video and pretended like they didn't hear a thing. See, I don't know if you're arguing and fighting with your family yet, but I bet that you've come close. They say that the fastest 2 ways to make people start fighting are to take away some of the resources that they want or to decrease the amount of space that they have. During this quarantine time, that's exactly what's happening in our homes. It's like we're turning up the heat and we're turning up the pressure on our relationships. And sooner or later, there are going to be flare-ups unless we are prepared. So I spoke with some students this week. There's 2 sets of siblings, older and younger, and I asked them, what's your sibling doing that's eating at you? This is a segment that we're calling Quarrel Teen. All right, so cool. Hey, thanks so much, guys, for being on with me and playing Quarrel Teen, the game about quarreling with your siblings during quarantine. I'm going to ask you a quick question, and that is, what would your siblings say that you are doing that's annoying them the most so far? Gavin, what's your answer?
Mine has to be playing my drums while I have my door open.
Playing drums with your door open. All right. David, Oliver.
Yeah, I've been staying up really, really late with a bunch of friends on Xbox, and I know I get really loud, and I don't have any volume control whenever I'm having fun. So I've probably kept my sister up many nights already.
Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. Thank you. Miss Grayson?
Probably not answering my sister's text messages when she wants me to come downstairs or outside.
Mm-hmm. And she totally knows you're home because, that's really funny. Okay. Mackenzie, how about you?
I've been making Ella go for runs with me. But then when we go on the run, I kind of just like leave her behind. So I bet that's pretty annoying for her.
That's wonderful. You're like that obnoxious gym teacher. All right. So the first question is, what is your sibling doing that annoys you the most? You're going to be not only sharing that, but you're going to be kind of guessing how they would have answered that. What is your sibling doing that annoys you the most? Ella.
She's always trying to clean my stuff without asking me.
Okay. Trying to clean your stuff without asking you. Josie.
When Grayson's sitting like right in front of me and I ask her something, but she ignores me, or when she just like ignores my text.
Okay. She's ignoring you. All right.
Yes.
In your own home. Rachel, how about you?
When I eat the last of something.
What is David doing that annoys you the most?
When he wakes me up.
Wakes you up? When is he waking you up?
Nah, like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Or 1 p.m. to get on a video conference call.
True.
Garrett, what's Gavin doing that annoys you the most?
When Gavin plays drums, he forgets to close his door, and our walls are very thin, so I can hear it no matter where I am in my room.
Ding, ding, ding. Very nice. One more question, and that is, what is your sibling doing that annoys you the most? All right, Gavin, how about you? What do you think?
It's got to be always being on FaceTime or something and talking to people because I can hear it through the wall.
Okay. He's loud. It's constant. All right. Yeah. David, how about you? What's Rachel do that annoys you?
I don't really know, honestly. I guess whenever we do like interact sometimes, like when we have conversations, she might think we're like arguing about something, but I'm just being like super chill about something.
Okay.
But like, I don't know, the conversation like goes the wrong direction. I don't know.
Yes, she might think. Okay. Grayson, how about you?
Probably when she yells for me and I don't answer, and she yells like over and over.
Okay.
And I don't want to answer, but she keeps yelling.
It comes back to you not answering texts.
Yes.
Mackenzie, how about you?
She hasn't really been annoying me at all, but we've like with the run thing, we're both like trying to be healthier. So whenever I'm like eating an Oreo or something, she'll just say like, Mackenzie, that's not healthy. So I don't know, just stuff like that.
Judging your food choices.
Yeah.
What would your siblings say you're doing that annoys them the most? All right. Ella, how about you?
Like going into her room and trying to talk to her.
Okay. Getting in her space. All right, Josie?
When she asked me to do something, like stop doing something, I never stop sometimes just to annoy her.
Really? I can't imagine that. All right. Rachel, how about you?
I'm going to stick with my first answer. When I eat the last of something.
Last of something? Okay. And Garrett, how about you?
Whenever Gavin starts acting like an energetic puppy, he comes into my room and tries talking to me and tries to like stir a conversation, and I'll just flat out ignore him and be so distant, and I think he hates that.
We're talking about patience this week, so this is a really good thing to hear from you guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.
So this is your third week of being at home. And even during the summertime, you've never been through anything quite like this. You might have had plenty of snacks so far, plenty of shows to watch. You got plenty of time on your hands. Up until this week, you had plenty of schoolwork to do. But you might have found, like I have, that you don't have plenty of patience. Maybe you don't have plenty of patience with others. You're finding that you don't have lots of patience with this situation. When is this going to be over? Maybe you don't even have plenty of patience with God. You start second guessing, God, what are you doing? When we lack patience, we start to act and speak out of sync with God, because God is a God of patience. When we get impatient, we actually make matters worse, because impatience never helps a situation to get better. So not only are we still stuck at home, we still feel frustrated and impatient, but now we've started to build a wall between ourselves and somebody else in the house. In the book of James, James encourages us to be patient in a few different ways. He starts out with just a general instruction to be patient in James chapter 5, verse 7. Be patient then, brothers and sisters, until the Lord's coming. His word for patient means to have a long temper. Before you start to think that it means, yeah, I got a long temper, he doesn't mean a temper that lasts a long time. He means a temper that takes a long time to flare up, slow to get mad, slow to get angry, have a long fuse. Be able to sit in a difficult situation for a long time without freaking out. He's saying, don't give up so soon. Don't get angry so quickly. And he goes on to talk about three different kinds of patience. First, in verses 7 and 8, he talks about a farmer. See how the farmer waits for the land to yield its valuable crop, patiently waiting for the autumn and spring rains. You too, be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. So like a farmer plants seeds and then waits a whole season to see that crop come out of that, we wait during one season to see what God is going to bring out of it in the next season for us. We're not just waiting for school to open up again. We're not just waiting to see our friends again. We're not just waiting for our favorite restaurant to open so that we can go in and sit down and have our favorite meal. Our bodies and our brains maybe feel like they're waiting for that, but what we're really waiting for in our spirit is for God to bring a harvest of growth out of us in the season ahead. We wait in the now for what God is going to bring next. Listen to that. We wait in the now for what God is going to bring in the next. See, God has always used periods of pain, of fear, of scarcity to bring about the most growth in His people. We grow more when life is difficult than we do when everything is easy. And James says, here's what that's going to look like when you're doing it well. You're going to be more patient with each other. It's going to be visible in the way that you treat others. And that's what we see, a second kind of patience in verse 10, patience with others. He writes, brothers and sisters, as an example of patience in the face of suffering, take the prophets who spoke in the name of the Lord. Now, these Old Testament prophets spoke for God to people who were stubborn and who were unchangeable. And they had to wait and continue to work with these folks. I bet you feel like someone in your home is unchangeable. Like you've got one family member, don't tell them this, don't say their name. You've got one family member who's just incapable of change. It doesn't matter how hard you try or what you do, you cannot seem to bring them around. And James is saying, be slow to get heated toward those people, even if they keep on doing the thing that frustrates you so much. And the third, the last kind of patience, is patience when your suffering doesn't make sense. Verse 11 says this, as you know, we count as blessed those who have persevered. You've heard of Job's perseverance and have seen what the Lord finally brought about. The Lord is full of compassion and mercy. See, Job lost everything he had. He lost his family. He lost his wealth. He lost his home, friends, and his health. And he didn't understand why. This kind of patience is patience when our season doesn't make any sense. It means literally to remain under the pressure of something, that we stay underneath the weight of something and we don't try to get out from underneath it. See, Job found in the end that God was working the whole time during a season when Job didn't understand. God is working in us, even when we don't understand why. So we need patience. Patience to wait for the end of this to come, patience to trust that God knows what he's doing, he's still in control, and patience to be kind in the way that we treat others around us. We need to be slow to heat up, slow to get mad, slow to use your mad voice. We need to be willing to wait and remain under the pressure of a season that we've not been through before. So some pro tips. First, make sure to give people their space, just to walk away and give them some space, and to get your space when you need it. Maybe you go outside for a little bit and just breathe, or go for a jog or walk the dog or something like that. Second thing is to share your resources. Maybe your family only has one place where you can watch Netflix. Share the Netflix. Okay, take turns using the TV. Take turns in that most comfortable spot on the couch. Take turns using the laptop. Don't hog the bathroom. Share the family pet if you're fighting over it. Whatever it is, share it and take turns. And last, remember that everybody else in your home is as inconvenienced by this thing as you are. You are not the most inconvenienced one in your house, even if you feel it. Be kind to your family. Go up to your family members and give them a hug for no reason at all. They might think that you're crazy, but hug your family members. Or next time you're in the kitchen, which probably won't be very long from the last time that you were in the kitchen, offer to bring somebody a snack or a soft drink. Ask them what you can bring them. Take someone's plate when it's empty and put it in the dishwasher. Or throw someone's trash away, or put their shoes away for them. Ask them how they're doing and talk with them. Come out of the basement and hang out with your family, right? Above all, remember that God is working. God plans to cause growth in us during this time. Growth that will bring him glory and growth that will spread his kingdom to other people. So be patient and stay surrendered in your heart and trust that God is at work. Sing this, worthy. Worthy of every song we could ever sing. Worthy of all the praise we could ever bring. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Oh, we live for you. There's no one holy. There is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder. Show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in your love to those around. Oh, I will build my life build. I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation. I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation. I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken. Holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes in wonder. Show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in love to those around. I will build my life upon your love. It is a firm foundation. I will put my trust in you alone, and I will not be shaken.
Hey guys, it's giveaway time. All you have to do this week to enter is to show you what you've created or you are creating this week on spring break. I know when I'm feeling a little impatient, sometimes it helps me just to take a break and create something. So tag us, send it to us in a direct message, whatever you want to do. Show us what you have going on and we'll pick a winner from those, and you'll get a little surprise. So go ahead and do that. Show us what you're painting, drawing, creating, TikToking, sidewalk chalking. You get the point. Just show us what's up. All right, bye guys.
We're gonna break out into breakout groups. All right, so click on a link in the description below the video to join a group. Don't leave, join a group.